This episode of the DisCast was recorded on January 22nd, 2014 at discast.us/live. Tune in Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the show. Also follow us on Twitter at DisCast Show to enter the trivia contests and more. If you missed the live show, you can always watch on YouTube or iTunes. Also, feel free to leave us a little bit of a PayPal donation on our website. It would really help us a lot. Thanks, and enjoy the DisCast. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. To our new listeners, we welcome you aboard our podcast Highway in the Sky and hope you've enjoyed the past week. For those of you standing, please hold on to your headphones at all times and stand clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no trolling please. Thank you, and enjoy the DisCast. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome to the DisCast. Today is January the 22nd of 2014, and it is shortly after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How are you, Darren?
I'm pretty good, how are you?
I'm pretty good as well. So,
yeah, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I almost met you, but didn't.
Yeah, we should discuss that.
Yeah, we'll discuss that at a later time. So, anyway, we have a little bit more in the Fastpass Plus situation going on. Really big stuff in the Fastpass Plus situation going on. But we do have a new segment to talk to you guys about, in addition to the trivia that we always do. So do you want?
I don't know if we will or will not do that new segment today because chat's just so dead.
Chat is so dead. I don't know what's going on with chat, guys. I mean, chat was crashing on my computer, but
what we'll do is we'll see where it takes us, and we'll throw it in at the end.
Sure. So let's get right along to trivia.
Yeah. You want to say it, or?
Well, I'll say first because you last week's, of course. Now, last week, we asked you guys what the largest freestanding sign or marquee on Walt Disney World property is. We only had one entry. That one entry was about 2 minutes ago, and it was actually wrong. He thought it was right. He said he Googled it, and he said it was right, but that might be outdated, because the new sign is very new. It is the Art of Animation sign, which is huge.
New as of this year or so.
Yeah, there's a big picture of it. It's not the best picture of the actual sign itself, but you can kind of get a scale as you see it right next to the resort. It's huge.
Yeah, it's very big. It's massive, even.
It's massive. Yep. It's bigger than, I don't know what you said. You said Walt Disney Imagineering billboard, but no.
Yeah.
Was that the previous record holder? I don't even know what he's talking about, Walt Disney Imagineering billboard.
The thing... I don't know. I'm trying to think of what Walt Disney World Imagineering billboard would be. Or Walt Disney Imagineering billboard.
I don't know. But we do have another trivia question for you guys this week, as we always do.
I don't know anything about that.
And this week we're asking you guys, how many monorail identification colors are currently in use in the Walt Disney World monorail system? As you guys know, there are... I'm looking... Sorry, chat.
It was just like, look it up.
As you guys know...
You don't know this. How are we supposed to?
As you guys know, there are monorail... The monorails all have different colors, and each one has a unique color. And we're asking you guys, how many of those colors are currently in use? If you guys want to enter, you know what to do. Go over to Twitter, tag us at DisCast Show using the hashtag DisCastTrivia, which I'm sure Darren is putting into the chat right now.
Yes.
The chat with like 3 people in it. I don't know where everyone is. Scary.
Yeah.
I'm looking up, just to check to make sure Raven's not being dumb. Art of Animation sign. Art of Animation Resort. Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We're looking. Let's just do Control F and look for sign. Or just a picture of the sign. Thank you, Wikipedia.
No, that fact is actually in BuzzFeed, which is a extremely.
It was in BuzzFeed, so I'll believe BuzzFeed.
Yeah, it was in the like top 10 most interesting facts about Walt Disney World.
Okay.
And the record holder prior to that was a pretty long-standing record holder.
Which was?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
All right.
when I gave you the list, it was 2-3 weeks ago. So.
All right. Yeah.
You gotta remember that.
Yes. So that's that with the trivia. Sorry, Ravens. I'll fact check that right after the show to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that BuzzFeed's
if I'm wrong,
right.
yeah, you'll definitely get it. But
so that's that. do we want to move on to... Do you want to do the new thing or no?
Not right now,
Okay.
especially because I can't get chat to load.
See? Yeah, I think chat's having an issue. I had that same problem earlier. And Google Chrome said the following windows are dead and pointed to the chat window that I had popped out. And no, so I have chat currently running on my phone.
Ah, okay.
So I think there might be a problem with Twitch chat. I'm sorry, guys. And the viewers shot up from 7 to 12 randomly. There's not... Also, we normally have more people here in general.
Yes.
So I don't know what's going on. No one's here.
You know, some weeks are more populated than others. I know
It's true.
everybody is busy with not finals, midterms, which is thrown between this week and next week. So
Very true.
we understand if you'd like to study, then learn about Disney news.
Yeah, of course. You can watch us whenever you want. We're on YouTube starting tomorrow. We're also on iTunes, which will be tomorrow or Friday whenever iTunes authenticates the link. And you can always watch us whenever you want. Don't forget about that.
Yes. So news.
Let's move on to some news.
We have some wonderful, as always, Fastpass Plus news.
Wonderful.
My Magic Plus.
My Magic Plus news. Well, guys, last week I told you guys... Yeah, there's the picture Darren's got in his thing. Oh, I just got a text from someone saying, I'm here, but I don't know if my chat is working. I think there is definitely a Twitch chat issue.
Yeah. Here, let me
Sorry,
go see
guys.
if. So I'm gonna look into as you're discussing this. I'm gonna go and look and see if Twitch is saying anything.
Alright, so there we go. Now, guys, last week we told you that Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, we're only going to be using the My Magic Plus Fastpass Plus service for everyone on the resort. That is, if you're staying on property or if you're staying off property, you can only use My Magic Plus. Sorry, you can only use Fastpass Plus. Now, that is opening to all guests at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Which
Okay,
means,
word from. Oh,
word
sorry.
from Twitch?
Yes. You may have been disconnected as we moved chat servers for performance optimization. You should be able to reconnect shortly.
Okay, so guys, keep refreshing. You'll probably be A-okay really soon. I mean,
You'll get it eventually.
yeah, it's working for me on my phone, but not on PC.
If you go on the Twitch page, it works. On the discast.us/live, it does not work. But on the Twitch page, it does work.
There you go.
So the issue is in
Try
the
that.
embedding.
Try
So
that, guys.
if that's our issue, I'll make sure that's fixed for next time. But hopefully it's not.
Yeah, alright,
Sure.
so anyway, back to FastPass Plus. FastPass Plus is being opened to non-resort guests at both Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. It happened at Hollywood Studios on the 21st, which was yesterday, and it will be happening on Epcot tomorrow. So that means there will be no more Legacy FastPass in Walt Disney Worlds.
Ooh,
None whatsoever.
that is terrifying.
And is it terrifying? I don't really know.
That's terrifying. They literally just jumped in. Did they even announce it yet?
Well, they have commercials about it now. I guess that's
Okay,
announcing.
so we could assume that it's officially like a thing.
think
Because before we're like, they're
officially-
beta testing, but
I don't know if it's considered beta anymore. I think we're done.
this segues us into the next thing involving the commercials.
Yeah, but I have more to talk about this, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I have my
Wait.
opinions and stuff to
Yes.
say, as I'm sure you do as well. Anyway, so it's going to be working the same way as it has been at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. You get 3 FastPass Pluses. FastPass. It's such a weird pluralization.
Yeah,
you
no,
get
it is.
3 FastPass Pluses per day, and you are still using the tiered system. If you want to know what's in the first tier and what's in the lower tier, at Hollywood Studios, it's Toy Story, Rock 'n' Roller Coaster, Fantasmic, and Beauty and the Beast are on that top tier.
That makes sense.
Can't choose between Rock 'n' Roller Coaster and Toy Story. That's the
Oh,
Epcot. It's Illuminations, Maelstrom, the Character Spot, Soarin', and Test Track.
oh boy.
Character Spot, Soarin', Test Track. Character
Jeez.
Spot's one you definitely want to skip a line for. You know how Character Spot can get. Have you ever seen a
Soarin'.
line for that? Soarin'.
Is one you definitely want to skip for.
Yeah, and
so
Test Track.
is Test Track. Jeez.
Come
well, you
on.
could just single rider Test Track. Single rider's not bad.
I know, but that's kind of like,
I mean, you get split up, but who really cares? You're riding a ride.
yeah. Oh look, I think everyone's kind of here again.
Yeah, like I said, people are migrating around. It's
Oh, check it out, everyone's
Yeah,
There's people in
okay.
the chat now.
chat's that's throwing up.
Same as Google Plus and Google Minus.
Oh,
Anyway, so
that's
now I
great.
can actually see chat. So that's fantastic.
Yes.
Boom. All right. I'm still leaving it on my phone because I don't want to go to the windows.
Yeah, no,
Um,
easier that way.
But yeah, they also increased the amount of Fastpass kiosk locations that you can go around the park. So at Hollywood Studios, in addition to... Actually, they got rid of one,
Really?
I
That's
think.
weird.
They
I feel
added
like
a
that might
few.
have been temporary.
Yep, that's probably temporary, yeah. Now
Yeah.
there's ones near the tip board, which gives you the electronic information.
Ugh, I don't like that.
It's outdated at this point because phones.
Oh, yeah.
Tower of Terror, there's one by there. There's one by Voyager's Little Mermaid. And there's one by Muppet Vision, which I guess they put in during that refurbishment a couple months ago. That's my guess. Right?
Those things go up pretty easy.
I know, they
like-
put the one up by Stitch in like an hour.
Yeah.
So that's very...
They're like, oh, in the morning it's not here, but now it is. You know what? One of the things I saw is that annual pass holders, it's a nightmare. Somebody was tweeting out that they're an annual pass holder and they've been like not able to like switch where they want their fast pass to go at all.
Right.
Like one of the cast members had a name of like had like a list of like 75 plus like annual pass holder numbers of just things that aren't working.
I saw people were saying they were going in just for the day and stuff, and they're saying it wasn't working. They waited
Yeah.
on long lines.
You know what? There were some long lines and there were some really short lines. I
Right.
guess, you know, that has to be something that you have to take more than one trip to kind of figure out. Like, you
Yeah.
can guarantee the Stitch one's going to have a long line, and then compared to the one in, like, the
Liberty
back.
Square. There's the one
Yeah.
in Liberty Square, the old... I forget what it's called. Of course, Heritage House? Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Go over there.
You know-
It's near Hall of Presidents. That's the one you want to go to. It's going to have the shortest line.
You have to think about where the traffic's at. Like, everybody goes to Tomorrowland. Not everybody, like, strolls through Liberty Square, especially because it's hidden in there. It's not
Right.
just...
Yeah. Yeah, Caden, I can see chat. Hello. Fastpass Plus sucks. Here's the idea with... Okay. I think there's really two major issues we can fix about Fastpass Plus. I almost said Google Plus.
Yeah.
To make it
Some
be
shit.
perfect. Now, you're obviously limited. I'm saying this almost every week. I'm sorry for you guys who watch every episode, but I'm just trying to restate my
Drive
opinions
home.
all the time. I'm trying to
Yeah.
drive it home, you know? So... yeah, so pretty much, I think they're limiting you to 3 fast passes. Previously, if you knew your way around the system and stuff, you can get 5 or 6 in a day.
Uh-huh.
Put the number up to 5, or at least even like 4, I think would be a massive improvement. Also, the tiered system. If you increase the number from 3 to 5, allow 2 from the first tier, and then 3 from the lower tier. I think I like that better.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. I'd agree to that because there's a lot more flexibility involved with that. And you have to think, you know, the top tier stuff, that's more for like the older group.
Right.
You know, the lower tier stuff, that's much like younger group. So it really diversifies the entire process.
Eh. Guys, the thing with the swords, people in chat talking about fucking swords. Pretty much with the swords, guys, that's if you're
That's
a
chat.
moderator. If you're
Yeah.
a moderator, you have the chat thing, you have the sword thing next to you. It's a lightning bolt, actually. So you can't have that. So
So lightning bolt.
it is a lightning bolt. It's not a sword. Oh, it's a lightning bolt on the iOS app. I think it is a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it a lightning bolt here? Whatever. Let's get past that. The tier system, the amount, and obviously park hopping, but apparently it's a software thing, according to Disney. They were asked to comment on that, and they said
It's a software error? The park hopper?
it's a software thing.
Okay. So that tells me that it's going to be fixed eventually.
Yeah, but they said they have to rework a lot of the way it works, a lot of the way the software is working in order to get the park hopping thing there.
Well, they should rework it anyways.
They should, yes. Apparently they're working on it, so we'll take their word on that.
Apparently.
Still with My Magic
Well-
Plus stuff, we do have some talks about about the My Magic Plus system. They had a little commercial, a few commercials.
2 commercials, yes.
About My Magic Plus up on their YouTube channel. They were dumb.
Here, okay,
they
hold
were
up.
very dumb.
I'm going to walk through what the commercial was.
Oh, God.
Here, let me open my door with my wrist. Nope. Let me pay for this with my wrist. Let me go to Disney World and pay for it with my wrist. Good.
Okay, pretty much what it was about. It was pretty much what the commercials were about were people trying to use My Magic Plus services not in Disney. And obviously, it wouldn't work, and they looked like idiots. It was bad. I didn't like the commercial. It was dumb. Also,
I thought
Disney,
it was ridiculous.
Disney, listen. Instead of working on your freaking commercials,
Hold up, no. I need
fix the
to.
system.
I need to express something. Disney probably put a lot of time and money and effort into those
I know,
commercials.
which is the sad part.
Did they put time, money, and effort into advertising Legacy Fastpass?
When it first came out, I'm sure.
No.
I mean, think about. I heard someone.
Think
I
about
heard.
how simple it is.
Yeah. I heard someone on some blog
Like-
explaining the transition from Legacy Fastpass to Fastpass Plus. They were comparing it to the ABCDE ticket,
Yeah.
to the regular one admission is for everything price
Yeah.
point, which was people weren't as radical about it as people are getting about.
I feel like in the long run that's better though. Like the ABCDE ticket.
No way. You want to pay per ride? I mean,
No, I'm saying the transition from that into regular.
oh yeah, well of course it was. But now they
Yeah.
were comparing that to us coming from Legacy Fastpass and going to Fastpass Plus, and this time people are getting really
Angry.
angry. I was gonna
agitated.
say mad, but I didn't want to say mad. People are getting angry and agitated over it. Will people settle down once some of the core issues are fixed? Probably, but you're gonna have those closed-minded people saying, you know what, I didn't like it in the beginning, so I'm never gonna like it, no matter what they do to fix it. Even if all my demands are met, I'm still gonna hate it. Don't point to yourself. You want it to be fixed, don't you?
I want it to be fixed.
Don't
but I'm
you
still
want
never...
to enjoy this?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to just slap my wrist around.
Okay, so you're just against the concept of that.
My wrist hurts.
Okay. Oh my fucking god. You go up, you don't do this. You're not doing this, and you can't see me either, so I don't know why I'm doing that. You just go like that. You don't know what I'm doing, but you do know what I'm doing. Look at the picture for guidance. That's what you do.
The picture for guidance. That's like the guy's arm is like this. Like
Ugh.
there's a lot of arm moves. Let me go in my pocket, pull out my credit card. Here you go. Give me that back. Thank you. Put it back in my pocket and go about the day.
Or I can
Let me
go.
pull out my ticket. Here you go. Thank you. Go about my day.
Or alternatively, you walk out, you put your hand out, and then you put your hand down. Right?
Okay.
I mean, honestly.
So
Honestly,
I
okay.
put my hand out.
The
Some
I-
guy's running through the street.
Okay.
and
Here,
just-
let's quit with the irrationality there. So, the idea in itself is great. It's it's more hands-free. I guess it's hands-on, quite literally. Wrists on.
Now my hand hurts.
So, blah, 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 blah. Ravens wants to know what you've been doing with your wrist. No one's in chat, and it's sad. So, your camera's off, and your camera's back on.
Yeah.
Quick reset.
So I said it was frozen.
Yeah. The idea in itself is fantastic. When they first unveiled this, we were all ecstatic over it. However,
It's been a nice slow decline since
It has. The more we found out about it, the more we weren't happy about it. And now we're at the point, I mean, the hype was really high. They started talking about it, it's going down, it's plunging down. Then people started using it, they fixed a little bit of issues, and we're about, like, halfway at that top point at this point. We can get to the top. I have full faith that
Sorta,
we can
kinda,
get to the
maybe.
top again. How long is that going to be? Awesome B, go ahead, send it. Send it. I don't care.
I guess I don't know. I think we're a while out. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, and you know, just from Disney's statement alone about the park hopper thing, it shows that they're in no rush to fix it.
Danielle, if you enjoy being a moderator, I would refrain from those types of messages. Just saying. Hey, old Mike, we're just talking about Fastpass Plus as usual.
Yes.
Whatever.
Good way to start out. So you want to transition into the new segment?
Do we want to do the new segment because everyone's here?
Yeah, since Chad has begun the work.
That works. All right. Hi, everyone. I mean, we still don't have the normal number of people in chat that we have usually, but
There's enough.
There's enough to do this.
There's enough to play the game. We're gonna play a nice game, everybody.
Okay, and Alec, you can also get muted. So we're gonna go into. I don't know. We'll take out the picture mode. Darren, you want to talk?
Okay, guys. I am hiding right now, somewhere on the Walt Disney World property. it is now your job to guess where I'm at. I'm going to give you guys...
What are we calling this, Darren?
Where in the Walt Disney World is Darren?
Yeah, I know the Disney Parks blog has done something like this before, but we're doing it. They didn't copyright it, so we can use it. That's how it works, right?
We're bringing it back. Yep.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Okay. So I'm outside. There's some trees. There's like a concrete path I'm in. I'm trying to see what kind of highlights itself at. There's these very tall, I guess, wooden-ish structures. There's a fence behind me, or in front of me. I'm looking this way. So there's a fence in front of me, actually. And I guess totem poles are what you would... Totem poles, I guess these are what you would call them.
This is as simple as I'm gonna... Oh, I know where you are.
Yeah. See, Ryan doesn't even know.
I know.
No. I don't remember taking the bus to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom.
What?
In the distance, I see a building. So.
In the distance, you see a building. Is it a very tall building?
No.
Does it look like it was... What? Wait, what?
It's probably about 1.5 stories tall, including the roof.
Is there a tree anywhere near you?
There are a bunch of trees, actually. There's no big tree.
Is there any tree that looks like someone's living in it?
Someone
has lived in it?
Maybe off in the distance. I'm not fully sure, though.
Okay.
But, I'm looking at the building. I'm looking a little bit closer, and I see a sign. Let me put on my glasses. Hold up. I think it reads Fastpass.
Oh. Well, not anymore, does it? Ha! Okay.
So,
All jokes aside, I have no
so there are these trees, and I'm on concrete, which is weird. Why I guess it's a ledge of some sort.
My guess. Can I put in a guess?
Yes, somebody in chat actually has it. People are getting very close to where I'm at, but
I was gonna say the statues that blow the water at an Adventureland, but I don't think that's it anymore. Is that it?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes. So
Okay.
the people that put I'll count Tiki Room. Somebody said Jungle Cruise. Somebody said Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. You guys are all technically correct. It's very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't even bother.
This is gonna work better when more of our regulars are here. I can
Yes,
tell.
because
I'm sorry, guys. I know.
I changed my picture decision in the last second. But anywho, the picture that I was looking at was courtesy of Facebook.com/WDW Shutterfly.
WW Shutterfly. There you go. You can put a link in chat, I guess. If you have
I mean
chat.
Shutterbug, not Shutterfly. My bad.
No, COD's actually.
That is a weird day.
Correct. This is a weird day. This episode's not going that well so far, I'll admit.
No, there's the Twitch stuff and
Twitch though, I've kind of been half distracted trying to make sure everything's working well and things.
Yeah, no, Twitch is really going down. It's been going down the last few episodes.
Caden, we'll do another one at the end of the episode when we're done with our, because we'll have time. And
do we enjoy this? Is this something that we're going to look forward to?
I like this.
Yes. Okay. So while we're discussing the next story, I'll also be pulling up. Oh hey, Twitch chat just crashed.
Really?
Yeah, Google Chrome's like, hey, it crashed, and I was like, really?
No.
Really?
Okay. Whatever. Let's get back to our news, I guess. Back we go. And we actually have a little bit of a video to show you guys. I'm going to pause our music, and we're going to play this video. Hold on. Boom. Let's move that. And let's move that. Okay. Now, pretty much what this is, guys. Darren, you can mute your microphone or whatever. Pretty much what this is something about the Festival of Fantasy Parade that we've been hearing more and more of the past coming weeks. And pretty much this is, I forget her name, it's Chris something, and she's the creative director for something and something else. She's the managing producer, and her name's Chris Bunnell. And she's giving us a special inside look of the Festival of Fantasy Parade with some of the people who actually made the floats. It's really nice, and we're going to play a bit. So here we go.
Hi there, I'm Chris Bonnell, Managing Producer with Walt Disney Parks and Resorts Creative Entertainment. I'm backstage at the Magic Kingdom where we're getting everything ready for the new Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade coming this spring. In fact, this is the new Little Mermaid float right behind me. Construction on our floats actually began several months ago. Let's take a look.
It's been a great process. Disney World.
Hold on, I'm going to pause it right there in a minute. Look behind him. This is the Peter Pan float. It's one of the sides of it, the one with the skull, and you can see the rainbow going up. This float looks so awesome. We saw the concept art for this, and it looks really cool. I think we're going to get to see the whole thing in a bit. I don't remember, but we'll keep watching.
Wanted a brand new parade, so we sat down and said, you know, what would be a really great thing for them to do? They had just opened the new expansion of Fantasyland, and we said, hey, what would be really great is if the characters exploded out of Fantasyland and said, you know, come to our new land, come help us celebrate. What's fun about the parade is it's really all inspired by this idea of a festival and everybody kind of bringing their worlds to our guests. I think one of my favorite floats in the parade is the Peter Pan unit, and it was such a triumphant engineering feat because you have this spanning rainbow of Neverland, and on top of it you have the fantastic golden galleon of Peter Pan, and then below you have this swinging anchor with Captain
Here we see the
Hook.
whole thing, guys.
And at first we drew it, and it was like,
awesome.
whoa, I wonder if we can do this. And it was, the engineers made it happen. I mean, and it's really, when you see it in full scale, actually it's right behind us, it's glorious.
So what we did is we took Brave and we took a bagpipe and make it almost like it was a ship or a vessel. So it should be a lot of fun. It had to be really beautiful, and a little bit over the top is what we were shooting for. I would say the biggest challenge is in creating any parade we do is every time we reinvent the wheel, or we try to, because we don't want to just duplicate what we've done before.
What'll be really fun is to see, I think, the guest reactions to this. We've been in rehearsal with the cast and we've seen their reactions and just their sheer joy at what we're bringing. And I think once it hits Disney World and the guests see it, it'll be an elation.
All right, so that's pretty much that. I was gonna just show some pictures of the floats, but the angles were dumb, and you just saw people's the guys' faces looking kind of strange, so I decided not to do that. If you're muted, Darren, feel free to unmute.
Swag. Hey.
I thought
Okay.
me talking would make you unmute it, but
Well, you were talking several times throughout.
that's true.
See,
that's
the
true.
main issue in this is that Ryan sees the video, I don't.
Yeah, because Twitch lag, it wouldn't really be feasible for Darren to be watching.
Yeah.
You guys are a nice 30 seconds behind, but that's... I'm actually really excited for this parade. Celebrate a Dream Come True, but this is apparently modeled a tiny bit off of the Tokyo parade, I forget what it's called, Fantasy something something. And also... it's going to borrow some music from there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the new floats. The Peter Pan unit is supposed to be amazing. It's going to be going above the buildings of Main Street. I think it's going to look awesome. They were throwing around a date of early March, I think March 14th or 15th, but nothing final, nothing confirmed.
Disney's not good with just throwing around dates.
Disney doesn't do that.
No.
And
I feel
Alec, I would watch out on insulting us when Awesome Geek is around. This is coming from the guy who wanted to wrap me in a box and send me to Orlando to have him for Christmas. Remember that, Darren?
Yes.
That was crazy. So that's the Festival of Fantasy Parade. I'm excited, and I'm gonna start the music again because we didn't have music then.
Yeah. Parades are I use parades as like, here the lines are low. Let me go ride.
Yeah. Spring 2014. That's what they gave
Yeah.
us. Huh.
That's what Disney's kind of always been known for, just
Teasing.
I mean,
us.
unless it's refurbishments. Refurbishments are pretty much exact because they have a pretty good gauge on those.
And that's something
But the
people
thing with-
expect to be there when they go. So if they're not going to be there, they want to know.
Yeah, see, the thing with new rides and attractions and stuff and parades and shows is those things Disney likes taking their time on those. So, you know, when they say, oh, spring 2014, they have a 3-month span of, okay, final crunch time, let's get this done, but we have the amount of time to make sure it's done perfectly.
Yeah. So now
That's
we
why they
have-
go by seasons, not by months.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you don't want to be too specific, and then
And then you also don't want to be lenient and just say, oh, early or mid 2014.
right, which they have done several times still.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, we talked about last week. Spectre Radio was telling us about his experience at the Spice Road table and how awesome it was. He was there for part of the soft openings of it, as were everyone who went before the 20th. So 2 days ago, that was
Yeah.
Monday, MLK Day. That was the official opening day of the Spice Road table. So now they're not in their soft openings anymore. Everything is open. Everything is great. They have we already talked about this. I mean, it's mostly small plates and that kind of stuff. It's not really, you can go just
Yeah.
for a snack. They have the balcony, so you can go and you can watch the fireworks, illuminations. Looks really cool. I haven't heard anything bad about it.
It's another restaurant, I guess.
I mean, all countries in Epcot have their own little
Yeah.
different
No.
experiences. So.
I think this is Morocco, right?
yeah,
in
Marco.
Yeah, I think because you go to Morocco, what do you think? It's like stores and stuff, and then there's like all the restaurants and all the other ones. I think this is finally like the flagship one Morocco needs.
Yep. Definitely.
Is there any big theming to it? Like I know it's like themed Moroccan,
It
but
looks
is there
Moroccan.
like they all each country has like big landmarks,
Yeah. What does
like stereotypical things. Like I know Morocco. like,
What's stereotypical about Morocco? Let's think.
That's the issue.
Yeah, I know.
Like Morocco's just such a random country to be in.
Well, the Moroccan
The main
government
world
is like, we
service.
want Morocco in Epcot, right?
I was looking up just random information involving Epcot, and there were a lot more countries that were supposed to be like involved with World Showcase than there were. Like a bunch of countries. They said World Showcase has the capacity to hold like 6 more countries,
I don't
but
see
a
that.
bunch of them like pulled out.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
Who? Did you see the
Israel was a big one.
list? Israel. All right.
Egypt. There was a lot of Middle
Egypt.
Eastern ones.
Well, I guess if
Russia,
well, neither. I mean, Egypt isn't okay.
Spain,
Russia, yeah.
Spain.
Spain just kind of makes sense because they have that whole European area.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Israel. I said Israel.
Yeah, Israel. You said.
I feel like Israel's what sparked controversy, and Disney might have cut them off.
We've had so many rumors about new countries coming and nothing's actually happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have actually.
It's really cool. What you should do is you should look up people who went to Disney during certain years and look during the Epcot construction years or the few years prior to that, and you see ambassadors from all these different countries going to the Epcot like construction site to
Right.
scope things out.
Right.
So
Whatever. World
you
Showcase,
can
to be perfectly
kind of
honest.
gauge things.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I like World Showcase. I like Future World and Epcot better. I like the whole
Yeah,
thing better.
there's rides.
There's rides. I mean, Maelstrom. No. Okay.
You're gonna tell me Maelstrom competes with
The
Soarin'?
three Caballeros thing. Okay.
You're
I
gonna
get it.
that competes with Soarin'
Of
and
course
Test
it
Track
does. It should be a-
Space.
Well, Maelstrom is a tier 1 Fastpass Plus thing.
That's ridiculous.
But whatever.
Well, okay, you know what? I feel like they're not gauging that stuff off like the type of ride. I feel like they're just gauging it off the wait
Popularity.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Which I don't think is a good thing. They should go based off like intensity.
The Quran is a beautiful piece of literature. It's very true. I don't think anyone was talking about Islam. He just kind of said that. But
Okay. So
yeah, Caden, there's a little bit of Twitch chat problem going on. That's
a
why.
lot of
Not only is there a Twitch chat problem, but is there like Twitch viewing problem? Because we still only have like.
which is a problem within itself.
Yeah, my viewer numbers are lower than they normally are, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's move to a little bit more. Okay. This is a very little piece of news. They have the concerts at the amphitheater in Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival, and we do have a lineup as to who's going to be there. I don't think you guys really care, but should I give the list? I guess I put it down here, so we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do every other one. You do one, I do one.
Sure. You want to start? Want me to start? Okay, I'll start. From March 7th to the 9th, we have The Guess Who, which I'm guessing is The Who cover band.
Cover band, yeah.
Probably.
March 14th to 16th, you have Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
Then we have The Orchestra, starring former members of ELO.
They're the people that did Mr. Blue Sky. Please tell us what you had.
Yeah. All right.
So that one's March 21st to 23rd. This next one is March 28th to the 30th. The Lovin' Spoonful.
Sounds interesting. April 4th to 6th, Paul Revere and the Raiders.
April 11th to the 13th, The Village People.
YMCA. Okay. From April 18th to 20th, The Grassroots.
From April 25th to the 27th, Herman's Hermits, starring Peter Nunn.
No one. I think I mean no one.
No one.
Peter
Nunn?
No one.
Peter No One?
It could be no one. I don't know.
Noone.
Yeah, screw it. 2nd to the 4th of May, Starship starring Mickey Thomas.
May 9th to the 10th, Chubby Checker and the Wildcats. Actually, when I was in Epcot last year for Flower and Garden, he was there.
Really?
That was, yeah.
How was he?
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I just walked by.
May 16th to the 18th, Alan Parsons Live Project.
Wow. So as you could tell, these are, as they say, flower power bands, very 1960s.
Yeah. Flower, because flower.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's where the whole connection comes in at.
Kaden wants to know if we'll take her to Disney, and then Alex.
We will.
She wants to know if we will take her to Disney, and then Alex says that we should take him to Disney. We'll take you both to Disney.
Yeah, we'll just take everyone.
But we'll go on 2 separate trips. That way we can go twice.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I like that.
Your video's frozen.
Perfect. Here.
Yeah, I hear you, but your video is frozen. Darren's internet's going all.
No, my computer.
Yeah, it's his computer, not his internet. By the way, drmemix.com/donate.
Yes,
It'll
I
help
am
to
currently
get-
raising donations to get a new computer because mine doesn't have a lot left in it.
Yeah.
Flower power. It sounds so much more masculine when Darren says it.
Power.
Okay, Twitch chat just died. Let me refresh that. Jeez, Twitch.
And then Awesome Geek's gonna come on down because he lives over there.
Yeah. So next up in news is Animal Kingdom stuff.
We do have some Animal Kingdom stuff, which is interesting, because, yeah. Pretty much, this is
How interesting is Animal Kingdom news?
It's true. Creature Comforts, which is a small little gift shop thing, it's going to be closing in January of 2015. So in 1 year, it's going to be closing, and they're going to reopen it in the summer of 2015 as a quick service restaurant, because Epcot has, like, none of those. Yeah, it's just before the entrance to Africa on Discovery Island. So there's tons of people walking over to Kilimanjaro over there, which is probably going to get the blunt of their traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And people are speculating that it may be Animal Kingdom Starbucks.
I'd like that.
Yeah. That's that. I don't know.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom's such a weird park to talk about.
They don't do anything. This is like...
Yeah, I mean, think about, like,
Once Avatar Land's, like, open and stuff...
Once they get a nightlife and there's actual, like, representation of it being an amusement park,
Right.
and there's things to talk about besides it just... Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
Quite literally Africa, for once. And, I don't know, something else to say about that. I want to get through this news.
No.
This episode's
Yeah.
just been not that good.
Yes. Yeah.
There's no one here, you know.
Danielle, don't give away my secrets. I hate Starbucks there. Now we all know.
You're not supposed to have Darren's deep dark secrets.
Twitch chat. What are you doing, man?
I know. Twitch chat.
I've been constantly reloading it. And it's just not going anywhere. I think it's because when I click like the viewer list,
Right.
that's when it's going. So
Oh, so don't do that.
stay away from there. I like seeing a gauge of who's in chat though, who's participating actively.
And
I get I give bonus
last-
points to those people.
Last but not least, at the House of Blues over on the west side of downtown Disney, we have the Smokehouse just opening. It is a quick service walk-up window thing, and you just go up and you can get some pulled pork, you can get a brisket sandwich, you can get your smoked turkey legs. From $7 to $13, you can get your stuff, and they expanded the patio, so you can go over there and eat. Yeah, I don't have anything better to do, so we're gonna go through the entire menu. Pulled pork sandwich, pulled chicken sandwich, smoked turkey leg, smoked beef brisket sandwich, and St. Louis ribs half rack, and a hot dog. Then as a side, you can get some homemade coleslaw, some baked beans, some potato chips. They also have candy cookies and brownies, and you can get bottled beer, domestic or imported, wine and cocktails, Coke products, and Dasani bottled water. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this reading of the Smokehouse's menu. That's that.
I didn't enjoy it.
This has been a
I
very
enjoyed-
off episode for us.
Yeah, you know, like we've been saying, the Twitch stuff, and you know that only goes so far. I pulled a really late night yesterday, so I am beyond out of it. I went to sleep at 5 in the morning.
Holy crap! Wow.
5, close to 5:30 actually. But yeah, if you go to my website, you can see I have a decently sized, like, big list of projects I'm involved with. So
He does. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Alec, you know, I'd rather, I would much rather be honest with you guys. To be perfectly honest, I'm not going to just bluntly go out there and say we're awesome, because we're not always awesome. I think we should just be honest with you guys. It's really important.
you know,
I don't want to be just a journalist. I'm always about you guys. I'm talking to you guys all week long. You guys hit me up in Skype. I talk to you.
Look. Here's the thing. If we wanted to be journalists, it would just be a website. It would be a blog. We like the personal interaction that goes on with the live show. You know, it's better in my opinion. I enjoy doing this. It's one of my favorite parts of any Wednesday. So, you know, while we're being really blunt and saying that it's a bad episode, it doesn't take rocket science to say, oh yeah, this episode's not a great one. And with that said, we're going to play a new round of Where in the Walt Disney World is Darren? Okay, guys, I'm outside.
He's outside.
I'm outside. Okay.
Oh, I know. You're outside. You got it. Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
So, there's some buildings nearby.
Right.
It looks like I'm on a street, almost.
Main Street.
No. It's not Old Street. It looks newish. It maybe like mid 1900s. Like not like Old Town Street. I'm talking like vintage. There's a difference between vintage and old. I'm looking up. I see a Chevrolet sign.
Is it just somewhere near Test Track?
No, it's not.
Chevrolet sign.
It's a city. I'm looking at a city. There's a tall building in the back.
Are you in Streets of Tomorrow? Streets of America, rather?
I don't know where though. That's diverse.
It's diverse.
There's some tall buildings. I'm looking at I see a sign. Hold up. I see a very, very probably informative sign. 18th Street Station. There are some American flags flying.
It's not Streets of America.
It might be.
It might be.
Where?
Oh. The New York Street.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, old Mike, you want to know what you missed about My Magic Plus? Pretty much there's going to be no more paper fast passes in any of the parks starting tomorrow. They rolled it out in Hollywood Studios yesterday, and it's rolling out in Epcot tomorrow. So that, of course, it's going to be working the same way that it has been. All right. that it has been at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. So 3 per day.
I don't like that. I don't like that rule. 3 per day. It's gross.
We know.
Yuck.
No one likes it.
Okay, I want to do one more final round, and I think we could call it. This one's gonna be a bit tricky.
All right, tricky one. Let's do this.
So I'm next to some iPads.
Next to some iPads.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by just a ton of bright lights. Ryan, I don't want you participating in this one. So literally, it's night out. There's very few stars up. It's just dark. I'm surrounded by, I guess, a line of iPads. If I turn around, it looks like there's porthole submarine-ish windows in this area. Gonna look. Hold up, let me move for a second. I'm looking straight up, and I see some what looks like green, like the top half of like tanning beds, almost. Like it's art, and there's lights. Okay, so I'm going back to the port windows.
Right.
There's a sign I'm looking at. It says land. I can't read the first half of it though.
Wow.
Let me put on my glasses and let me see if I can see it a little bit further. I see what resembles some sort of massive.
Old Mike, I just said that. It's probably just lag, but still.
Yeah, it kind of resembles a giant like metal structure, and on that structure I see a green guy holding what I could assume is a battery.
The lands, the seas. Yeah.
Hold up, let me back up a little bit. Okay, so I'm now back. I'm away from the iPads. I've moved back a little bit. So I'm now kind of looking straight down the street, and I see this big tower thing, like directly in front of me.
Right.
Now the tower, it's glowing. There are circular objects rotating in this.
Awesome Geek, you're close.
Very close.
But
actually,
remember, he was straining to see over there.
yeah,
So-
I can't. I don't see a sign for Buzz. I can't see anything involving.
Innoventions is
involving
in
Buzz.
Epcot in Florida.
Oh, I trying to see anything else. I'm looking down. I'm looking straight down, like straight forward, and I'm seeing something that says.
It's very close, Danielle. We told Awesome Geek that.
I'm very. It's so far away. I could make out PAD,
Ooh,
like
bad.
in the.
Right.
I'm looking. I'm seeing. I can't see much, as you could tell. Okay, I'm gonna look down. And I'm just gonna describe the path. It's like clayish. Clay. I don't know. Let me get a better look. There's like brownish clay, and then it turns into like blackish clay, and it makes some weird pattern. I guess you could say from the future. And I'm trying to think. It just. I might be able to read the sign better now. It says Tom Land.
Oh, come on, guys. It's the entrance to Tomorrowland. You guys
Yeah,
are
you
really
guys are
close.
terrible.
You guys are really close with Buzz Lightyear.
Yes, Buzz Lightyear was close. I was actually at the Fastpass Plus station next to Stitch. So same 1/5 of the park, but
Close, guys. Whatever.
yeah.
I think we should end this off episode. We're sorry, guys. Oh, Twitch
Yes.
viewer thing just went down to 0. Oh, right. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. Twitch is obviously having some problems. Sorry all you guys weren't here.
Thanks guys for watching.
Thank you guys for
We
watching,
appreciate
as always.
it. It'll be up on YouTube. You're probably watching this on YouTube. We'll have. Hopefully this won't be an issue next time. I'm gonna personally contact Twitch and see what their deal is, and we'll call it there. We shall see you next time.
See you guys. Bye.